First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Back to throw. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Aguilar goes off in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Chark, touchdown Cleveland. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Carr going to look to throw right away. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Carr working out of the gun. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and 5. Aguilar goes off in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will score. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Carr. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Carr now to throw on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Carr. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it. Probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it's going to lead to 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Shaheed in motion. Carr now on 2nd down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. More from New Orleans after this. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Pass brought in by Chark. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His throw left side is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They bring Judy in motion. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Xavier Howard got a hand in there to knock that one away.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Carr. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Aguilar goes off in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Downfield for Njoku. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down. Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Shaheed now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Shaheed in motion.
29. Hey, 734. 618.
First down throw for Carr. He's going to try it here again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
You're Mike. One.
Carr working out of the gun. That is hard! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And
he'll take it on in. Chris Olave.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
36-14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Shaheed in motion. Carr now to throw on first down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back is Carr. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Shaheed in motion.
93.
On first and 10, Carr. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's caught by Hill. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Shaheed in motion. Now, Carr. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at about the 8. And the Browns are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
The kick is good. It's the score. Browns 44, Saints 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw is Carr. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Carr now on second down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On first down, Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The shotgun. It's Carr. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up third and 5.
Play action now. It's Carr. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Shaheed in motion. Carr to throw it on 4th down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's Carr. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Second down, Carr. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a run going left. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
His kick is good. Makes the score Browns 51, Saints 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Throwing is Carr. Shaheed with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yards. A pickup of 21. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Good-looking drive. Rolls on. 18 more yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. That one, take it in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
After the touchdown, Carr and the Saints going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And he's into the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, Carr and the Saints going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. That'll make the score a little more respectable. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
As they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Throwing now on third and long. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, Carr. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Now, 6:37.
Carr now. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again. Carr on 2nd and 10. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the right side and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First down throw for Carr. That's deep for Olave. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Carr from the gun on third down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And this is taken in by the defense.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
On first down, Carr. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted